Let us now take a look on the second finalist, HD Vision. So this entry combines the application of light field technology with artificial intelligence. AI for easiness is addressed within this innovative approach. To be honest, easiness is a crucial dimension to be tackled, bringing new things to markets. Please welcome HD Vision Systems, presented by Christoph. I'm very eager to see your presentation.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Can you hear me? Yes. So yes. Thank you very much for the introduction. Thank you very much for all of you for taking your busy time, taking the time to listen to what we are doing. And it's a very big honor for us as a small company being up here on stage with such prestigious other nominees as the others. So we are really happy to be here. And I hear people in the back asking, who is HD Vision Systems anyways? Right? So to give you a little bit of a hint, we are a fairly young company. We were founded 2017. We are currently 22 experts from different fields of machine vision, robot kinematics, software development, and machine learning, of course. And we are located in the most beautiful city of Germany, in Heidelberg. So for all of you traveling back to Frankfurt at the end of the convention, be sure to stop by and take a look. Hello, Benedict. What are we doing? Our main technology differentiator is our light field imaging approach. So we are developing multi-camera systems for measuring not only 3D, but also 2D. And the fundamental difference is that we are not so susceptible to light from the surrounding. We have very good performance on glinting metallic objects. So we have by far the most superior technology in the industry at the moment. To show you a little bit of a result, here's a toy scene with different objects, metallic objects, plastic objects, and so on. And if you take the best stereo sensor currently available, you get an image like this. So you see that there's not a very dense measurement. You have a lot of areas where you don't have a measurement at all. And if you contrast that by our light field approach, you see that the measurements are far superior, and we have a much better data to perform our tasks on them. As Christian pointed out, nobody really cares about technology, right? So what you're interested in is what can you do with the technology? How does it solve your issues? How does it solve your application? And our key application at the moment is object handling. We are using our technology for aiding people in manufacturing to handle objects, to do quality inspection and so on. And our advantage is that we have a very good performance on glossy, complex objects. We have a very high precision on these objects, and this allows us to easily integrate the technology into the application. So for us, it's much easier to identify objects than it is with competing technologies. And this ease of deployment is then used all the way in terms of user friendliness. So we have made sure to have a really very simple to apply user-friendly interface, and we have a very easy integration pipeline. So we have open standards to most of the currently available robots and SPSs, and the system is very compact and lightweight. We have it. You can see it at our booth. It is only 11 by 11 centimeters in size, so a very compact, lightweight design that can easily be employed on the robot or above the robot. And this makes it really easy and fast to implement. We have a very high depth of field from the technology. So again, you don't need to customly fine-tune the system onto your application, but it's very easy to deploy and handle. We've then gone a step further, and we are using AI for advanced object handling. So we are not using classic technologies, but using AI to its full advantage. This allows us to pick parts that were previously not really able to pick. So we are using transparent or dimensional unstable objects that can easily be picked. And we have a very easy and fast, intuitive teach and produce approach. So the guy on the conveyor can use our systems to identify new objects, to identify objects that were not fully detectable, and can easily enhance the system. And this is then combined with our 3D technology, giving you a very high availability of the system. So to show you some results, here are transparent syringes that can be within minutes deployed and picked with a very high success rate. You can see that not only do we find the objects, but we also find the orientation. So if you, for your subsystem processes, you need to know exactly which way the objects are oriented, this can also be taught into the system. This is not only available for transparent objects, of course, but also for bagged goods, for example. And there we identify not only where the objects are, but also how they are oriented. And this is very difficult, or more difficult than it might appear at first, because very often it's not the print on the bag that identifies the direction they are oriented, but it's a very fine seam on the edges of these bags. And again, the manufacturer or the guy handling the systems can easily draw a rectangle around a ZAG. It can automatically be used by the robot to be lifted away, and at the same time the network improved to handle objects that were previously not found, for example. We also detect the surface normals with a very high accuracy, so that the process is very automatic and very robust. Okay, so it should skip ahead. Okay, almost at the end. So of course this has not only been used in our systems, but we are working with a lot of automotive suppliers or other people from the packaging industry, and being deployed there around the clock. So we have a very robust system currently available that's very user-friendly and can be used by non-techies to retrain the system, to be used the AI at the fullest, and all of this is made available by our light field sensory. So thank you very much for your attention, and we'd be happy to talk to you at our booth. So if you'd like to see the system in operation, feel free to come along and see it in person. Thank you very much.